It's crazy to think about how most men who have walked this earth, are walking this earth, have never fulfilled their biological imperative. And you might be asking me, AT, what biological imperative? Procreating, having kids, becoming a father. Because that's what we're here on this earth to do. Be fruitful and multiply. It's even in the Bible. And regardless of the reasoning behind it, maybe some guys just don't want to have kids. Maybe they wanted to have kids, did not find the right woman to have kids with. That's being responsible. Or maybe just they were sterile. They were unable to have it because of health reasons. But regardless of the reasoning behind it, I'm just glad that I was able to fulfill my biological imperative, because when you become a father, that becomes part of your identity. I would say it takes up the majority of your identity because it puts you in a different state of mind. It makes you super selfless. Even if you were a selfish or are a selfish person, the things that go through your mind throughout the day, your child is at the forefront of it. And it is one of the most stressful yet rewarding positions to be in. And it's something that I value. The guys that I'm close with, who are all phenomenal fathers, they value it. So we're on the same wavelength as far as our mindset, the things that we talk about. And I wouldn't change me being a father for anything in the world. No worldly possessions, not this house, not these cars, not any jewelry, no traveling experience. Nothing beats being a father. And before I get started, you know what I'm about to say. It is Saturday morning thoughts. It's AT Malone. The first of my name because the second is already here. If you haven't already, please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell for more videos from your boy. Now it is exactly 5:04 a.m. and I am so ready to finish the rest of this work week because it has been crazy. It's been stressful. I've been dealing with a whole bunch of car issues, which are rich people problems. I'm gonna say that, guys. But we are almost wrapped up with taking care of that, but it's been costing me some money. But the good thing is, I think I got some more overtime to work so I can make that money back. So I don't really need to be stressing over it, even though it does become stressful when you are constantly having to pay for things that was unexpected, right? But as long as you save your money, you invest your money properly, you'll be able to take care of that. And always remember, listen, it could always be worse. Might not have a vehicle. You might not have the funds to fix your vehicle because times are tough for a lot of people out here. But just to continue the conversation, guys, the reason why I even started talking about this is just because I could not live on this earth, do all of this self-improvement, bust my ass to make money, remain attractive to the opposite sex, just for me to keep all of these good qualities, these good traits, this good genetic gene pool to myself. No, it makes absolutely no sense, because most men who are leaders, who are dominant, who want to create an impact on this earth, we want to make sure that we spread our seed far and wide, responsibly though, right? You don't want to go around having a whole bunch of kids that you can't take care of. But that's one of the things that a man enjoys once the work gets done, because even though we have a whole bunch of, ain't shit, deadbeat fathers, the fathers that actually are there, that are good providers, good role models, good protectors, that is the end all be all game for us, guys. It's not about the cars. It's not about the trips. It's not about any of these materialistic things that really don't matter at the end of the day, because you cannot take none of these things with you when you die. But what carries on is your legacy. And yes, you might build and create something that is going to be impactful, that's going to stand or withstand the test of times. Yes, some of us are able to do that, right? But in most cases, average regular guys, the way that you continue to live on after you pass away is having a lineage that's going to keep your name alive, that you can pass on your genetic genes to, extending your bloodline, So I don't understand how successful men choose not to have kids, okay? I don't get it at all. It makes absolutely no sense, because we all know as men, we have to bust our ass day in and day out. And just missing out on that experience, being a father, seeing your child have some of the same traits that you have, it's priceless, guys. It really is. I thoroughly enjoy seeing my son grow up. Now, it sucks because we always look at our kids as our babies, no matter how big they get. I mean, I still look at my son like my baby, even though he done grown a mustache, got hair under his armpits and everything. I still look at him as that child that I held for the first time in this arm right here, right? And the guys that I do talk to that don't have kids, that are in their 30s, in their 40s, in their 50s, I always ask them, why? And, there's a multitude of reasonings behind it. Maybe they didn't get to it. Maybe they wasn't focused on that. Maybe they were so immersed in what they were doing, their mission, that they stopped thinking about it. And to me, that's just not living, in my opinion, guys. It really isn't, because having a family, having children, that is part of life's experience. And even though the majority of men will never get to experience that, I'm just glad and I'm blessed that I am. Okay. So it's never too late either, guys, to do so. Complete your mission. If that's what you want to do, focus on that. But once you reach the end goal, you got to remember, who are you going to leave your money to, your assets to? Nieces, nephews? They already got parents. Why wouldn't you want to leave those things to your child, your bloodline, your last name, so they can continue to build on top of what you created? That's exactly what I'm doing. I don't understand these people who are dinks, which is, dual income, no kids. As a man, there is no way in hell I would ever subject myself to being with a woman that I cannot produce kids with. It makes absolutely no sense, because we all know as men that women can be headaches. We have a huge responsibility to be the best man to them. We have to protect them. We have to provide for them. We have to lead them. And there's no way in hell that I would even put myself in that situation if the opportunity of kids would not be involved. Now, I know things do happen, some medical issues might happen. You can't control that shit. You can't. But in general, if you're going into a situation saying, listen, I'm going to get married and I'm not going to have no kids with this person. Stupid. Why? Because you can do bad on your own, right? You don't have to sit there and subject yourself to even being in a marriage and not have any kids. But to each its own, right? I'm just an outsider looking in, and this is my opinion about it. But at the end of the day, guys, I'm going to say this. If that's something that you want to do, which is procreating, which is what you're supposed to be doing, make sure that you do it responsibly. Make sure that you plan it out. Don't go into that situation and lay down with the wrong person. Speaking from experience right now, guys. And I'm telling you to do as I say, not as I did. So, and even with that being said, my son is still perfect. I would not change anything about him. The only thing that has to change is just his evolution. But my son was never a mistake. I don't look at my son as a mistake. And in reality, guys, children aren't mistakes. They might be unplanned, but they're not mistakes at all, because you knew what you were doing at that particular time, unless, you know, some shady stuff was going on, right? And we already know some of that stuff does happen, but I'm just speaking in general. They're not mistakes. It is a great experience. I definitely wish that more productive, successful guys would have more children, because we don't need to continue to produce these gremlins that these, you know, bad people are having, the irresponsible people are having. And I understand that the world is crazy right now. Everything is expensive. It's tough to, you know, be able to provide. But that's why I said you got to have things thought out, planned out, and make sure that you save your money, so when it is time, you don't have to deal with those issues. And even though the world is getting fucked up right now, that does not mean that you cannot produce the next seed to change the world for the better, guys. You got to think positive, you got to think smart, and you just got to experience it. It's hard to say unless you actually in it. All right, well, your boy done cooked up for about 10 minutes. I still got to eat, feed the dog, make my coffee, and get my ass to work. Hope everybody has a great weekend. Don't forget to like the video, sub to the channel, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.
People still talking shit behind my back. That's cool, but I'ma just do me. It's all I can do. They say life's a chess game, well, make it move. But I'm ahead of you and I'm plotting my next move. Gon' run your mouth about me, it's all good. But I'ma still keep a positive attitude. But what you should worry about is what I'ma do. Cause right now I'm plotting my next move. Worthy before my competition, that's how I stay ahead. Money green, turn up green, gotta have it with the cornbread.